Hey everyone, Sly47 here. I've got the update 4.5 patch notes with me right here. Let's kind of go over them. Love to see your comments and your ideas, your reviews of this update, patch notes, everything down below in the comments. Let me know how it goes, and let's just kind of jump into it. So, user interface changes. Of course, we've got the 4.4 fix and such. They are bringing back the green and blue color, or the green color scheme, and they have the, of course, the blue color scheme that's currently in there right now. You'll be able to set that up. I hope they built this out so that you could go, maybe they could build a red one, a black one, a pink one, a collab one with the anime stuff that I don't understand except for the Pomeran skin and such. You know, there's definitely things that I think they could go with this and make it a bit of a moneymaker slash make it a part of an event sometime. Hopefully they built it that way. That'd be really awesome. Now, all these other fixes, there are various UI fixes, you know, fixing text readability, various clickable areas on buttons, you know, font sizes on certain things. I have a feeling that I'm hoping that my peer review video that I put out a while back of update 4.4 kind of helped highlight the areas, and hopefully they've got a lot more unity and a little bit more kind of you know, maybe 3 styles of a button, 3 styles of this, you know, keeping it simpler and not so, you know, kind of Wild West like. So I'm hoping they do that. If you want to see a video of me doing another peer review of update 4.5 to see what the differences are, hit that like button and let me know down below. So obviously we're just going to move on. Social media menu. They're adding a social media menu to the left scroll bar. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Other additions, they're adding a ability to watch ads to refresh your missions. I think this is a good idea to kind of add in there, though I would love to see premium kind of reduce the amount of ads that you have to watch every day, or not have to watch ads in general, because you're making more money off of, you know, for premium, you're making more money off of you with ads if I watched literally every single day for a year. Like, come on, just for 1 month. Just let us not have to watch ads if we're on premium or something like that. Next thing, store notification for new items in the shop. Awesome. That's going to be another notification to get rid of for me. And such. Unique equipment icon added to ships that have such equipment. That's cool. It kind of makes sense. I really hope that they start adding more unique equipment soon. I know there's only actually I think it's like 5 or 6 ships that have it. So love to see more of them, and more of them that are usable. More of them like the Minotaur. That'd be awesome. And then unique equipment category. Cool. Maybe they're doing something with that. I don't know. We'll have to actually see the update. This video will be coming out the day of when the update comes out. This is recorded prior. Information icon added to the vault. Cool. Whatever. Added drop rate information on items for crate, sonar sweep, and blitz pass advanced crate. Awesome. That's always good that they're showing transparency. I think this is a very good step in the right direction. Of course, we don't always love crates, but this is how mobile games really make their money. It's kind of a sad thing, but you know, they do. You know, they got to play that sunk cost fallacy on the human brain. It works. Improved blitz pass design according to its theme. I hope they kind of do some more with more theming. I think that'd be kind of cool with the you know, kind of having more of a Christmas themed one, having more of, you know, a freezing winter one for January or something like that, or, you know, kind of for their birthday, kind of make it a little bit more pizzazed up and such. Remove progress bar. I'm not sure what's going on there. But finally, bug fixes. This is very key. This is one thing that's been bothering for me. If anyone's been wondering why I haven't been messaging them back in game, they finally fixed the damn thing where they friends list would show you have no friends. So I finally will have friends on my primary account. It worked perfectly fine on my press account. Worked perfectly fine for my wife, but not for me. I had no friends almost this entire update. Me in real life. Okay. Resolved an issue where the price wouldn't be displayed. Sounds about right. Sounds perfectly fine. Cool. It fixes. No idea, and I haven't heard much on the Torp lag issue or anything like that. I have a feeling it's some sort of netcode issue, so that's more of a server side fix. So hopefully if we can keep on bubbling it up, kind of talking about where either the torps are just completely missing, or you are shooting off torps and your torps are hitting a target that's like halfway across the field. So hopefully we can keep on pushing Wargaming to try to fix those issues. It's very annoying. And also, if you happen to have any videos of it, send them to me and I will push them right to the right people to have them get right to the developer, so maybe they can fix it. Ship balancing. This is actually one of the things where it's like there's a lot of good and a little bit of it's just not enough, in my opinion. So everything above this, great. I love it. This is all in the right direction. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited for it. This here, there's a few things where I'm just kind of like, I understand the whole like 5% principle of game balancing, which is basically where you kind of do these micro buffs over time, and eventually, that way you're not overbalancing something, especially on a game that only does balancing really every few months. It makes sense to do this, but I have a feeling that they can just kind of go like a 7%, 10%, not a 5%. Most games that do the 5% are like Apex, Warzone, stuff like that, where it's like small incremental nerfs and buffs to finally bring things back into relevancy or brings things out of their too powerful state. So a lot of things. Both the Graf Zeppelins got the secondary overload skill and such. The base Graf Zeppelin got auto secondary firing range buff. 2, awesome if you like that. They're just going to be even more menacing when you get close to them as a DD, but they already were in the first place. So the Akizuki, Kitakaze, and Haragumo line got the main gun traverse speed increased. Personally, perfect. This is great. They were always kind of just a little sluggish, so a 3 degree increase plus the bonus if you use it on the equipment. You're gonna be pushing them pretty quick, and that'll be kind of nice. Doesn't change that they're still just a troll line. They're just fun. I really wouldn't say they're competitive, but they're fun. Good time. No alcohol required, as Jeremy Johns would say. So, Fan Yang, I don't really know this ship this well, but it seemed like basically it kind of got this buff and nerf type action right here, where they increased a few things, but you have to stay alive long enough to use them, and the guns are made better. So, obviously the ship was underperforming. So, definitely buffs all around, but obviously it was still a bad ship in the first place. So. Heshang actually got a nerf. I've known the Heshang as basically one of the best tier 8 DDs in the game. So obviously they want to kind of make it a little bit easier to kill. Yu Yang, 3, basically increase reload time speed. Not by much though. So soft little soft nerfs right there. North Carolina, Black North Carolina, AP penetration increase. That's good if only they could hit something. So doesn't matter. Maybe good for the people who like those ships. Kansas. This is actually the start of the balancing of the Vermont line. I think they did this right. Overall, is they made them a little less accurate, which is great. So personally, Kansas was just a little powerful. For all those who finally ground out to it, they didn't touch the Minnesota. So obviously the Minnesota is kind of in that good place, but then again, it's tier 9. So some people like it, some people don't. Georgia got the meme finally. I was actually just talking about this with Star a few nights ago. It's like, they just need to add the engine accelerator 3 just for the fun, just for the lulz of it. So they did, which is good. Yeah, come on, Georgia, a little bit faster. Not that it needs to be fast. It's a long range sniper, but I'll take it. Montana. I actually was writing a general script for a tier 10 review that'll be coming out soon. And I kind of was like, the Montana's kind of aging. I think they need a little buffs, and this is perfect. Give it a little health HP boost, a little bit more torpedo damage reduction, and the main dispersion is decreased. It makes it a little more accurate, a little harder to kill, and that's pretty good. I like it. I think that's great. I still think like a Air Defense 1 or something like that would be kind of cool. But I think that right now, good, in the right direction. Vermont, this ship could carry you in and by itself and such. So, the reload time was increased by a second. Not really sure what that's going to do, but okay. Dispersion radius increased. That's definitely a nerf. A little less accurate. The guns were insanely accurate in my opinion. And then they also made it even slower, so we can all enjoy watching those flanking Vermonts at tier 10 do the flank even less. Oh god, I sorry, I had like 2 of those today where it was just flanking Vermonts. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Don't do that. Okay, sorry. Or rant done. I'm kidding, never done. Lion decreased the firing range. Lion's always kind of been a meme ship. It's fun. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but okay, whatever. Republic, Actually getting two nerfs, kind of. I'm hoping for Hiromi to kind of explain this more to every one of us and such, but it's less accurate, but its coefficient went down. So I'm having this feeling that it's going to have a wider spread, but it's going to kind of go more in the center of that spread. So it's still going to be fairly accurate, but you might miss a few more shells here and there. Hopefully I didn't over nerf it, but Republic still probably going to be pretty strong just because of that rapid reload. It's just an insane ship at certain ranges. Amagi definitely needed this. Got a little of a buff on the belt armor. Perfect. I like it. Needed to be a little bit more tanky. Fukushima, now when you do a Citadel, you do an additional 50% damage. So that just makes it more of a meme Citadel machine. And I can't wait to see how high of damage people will rack that thing up to and stuff. It's kind of a fun ship. I kind of want it, but I don't want to have to actually do the whole gambling and everything like that. So Vladivostok, they did touch all of the German battleships. Not sure exactly how big of a buff it is. So we'll see. I'm glad they're touching it because they've been needing it for a while and such. Accuracy increased in close to medium ranges on all three of them. Not sure what that means. Awesome. Very, very descriptive. But the damage reduction was increased by 0.5% on both of them. Small buff, but who knows? It might be enough to kind of push it a little bit more into that playable competitive area. But the Soyuz and Kremlin did get their reload time dropped down 1 second. I'm not a BB main, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. I don't feel like this is going to be enough, but it definitely is helping. We'll find out. So we'll just keep on going on. Kronstadt Citadel damage rate increased by 50%. Personally, to me, I don't know why this needed it, but awesome. Cool, I'll take it. I love the Kronstadt. It's an amazing ship. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some stealth nerf on it. So that's another thing that we'll have to make a video on, is if there's any stealth nerfs. They did touch the Riga and the Pietro. I think the Talon is probably in a decent shape right now from what everyone I've heard. It's kind of a hit or miss ship. You like it or you don't. But Riga and Pietro were notoriously bad. Everyone just kind of hated them. And they gave it a 0.5 second decrease in reload time on both of them. And then they increased the average deck armor by 6 and then 22. I gotta play this when it comes out. I gotta respect, kind of go, okay, what are they doing with this? To me, increasing the deck armor is going to increase the full pens that you get from battleships at long range that you are actively challenging in the Pietro and the Riga. I'm not really sure this was a good buff in the right direction. The reload it needs another whole second off it probably for them to be even competitive, though it would make it very dangerous. So I understand they got to kind of do these light little the whole 5% buffs and nerfs stuff, but I'm not really sure it moves it in there. I hope it does, but definitely I have to get my hands on it. And the Nevsky dispersion radius decreased on their main guns. Perfect. This was a good play. I still think it needs another radar, but I guess they might think that, hey, the captain fixes it and such, that I didn't know about at the time that I did that whole thing. But whatever. I think this is great. Nevsky is in a great position. I think this is definitely, Nevsky keeps its competitiveness. It's a very good all-rounder ship. Its guns are great, and now they're even more accurate. So perfect. I'll take it. And that's the entire patch notes. Personally, to me, it's all in the right direction. I'm looking forward to kind of see where they take the UI. I kind of hope they go further with it than just a blue and the green setting, because I think that'd be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to all the improvements on the user interface, the fixes. Thank God I'll actually have friends now and such. And the ship balancing, realistically, a lot of it is in the right direction. I like it. I like the amount of balancing that's happening, and I hope this happens more often within updates. Kremlin and Pietro grind, it might be worth it to try, and I'll definitely have to play it on the press account on Wednesday for anyone who wants to watch me streaming like that, so we can see how these buffs go and such. But definitely there's a few ships that I think that it's definitely helped, and or it's definitely balanced them just a little bit better than what they were at. So I personally, good update, wargaming, in the right direction. Let's continue this. Let's keep on moving forward. And yeah, hope everyone enjoyed this. My thoughts on everything on the patch notes, and let me know your thoughts down below. I really do want to know. And maybe this video will age well or won't age well. We'll find out. So because I'm having to record this before, but if not, have a wonderful day. Have a good one, and peace.